Salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC, and welcome to Alice Madness Returns. This is actually the sequel to the American Begie's Alice that was produced long ago in the 90s. I actually did once think of picking that game up, but I never did, and I'm kicking myself to this day. But I did get the sequel to this. So, for everybody to be caught up on the storyline of this game, because this is a sequel, essentially it does follow the story of Alice in Wonderland somewhat. In the story, Alice's entire family was wiped out in some kind of fire. Her parents and her older sister gone, and the event left her incredibly traumatized and left her in a mental asylum for a long period of time. And the entire point of the first game was to go back into Wonderland, because remember, Wonderland is in her mind. She had to go into Wonderland and fix all the problems in Wonderland, including like some of her, old friends turning evil, like the Mad Hatter and the Duchess, and fighting off the Red Queen in order to get her sanity back, to come to grips with her family's death. And she was finally able to get out of the mental asylum, but she's not out of the woods just yet. We still have more to do in Wonderland, so let's actually check it out. And we'll do it on normal mode, just because I kind of want to see the storyline overall. And just again, until all four symbols are present. Let's see. There we go, I guess that'll work. And vertical look. Nah. Alright, let's start. Also, there's probably going to be quite a few loading screens. I might end up cutting those out, but look at all the keys and the clocks. Weird.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
So's Wonderland.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
I was gonna say.
Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped in my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor.
She'll be all right.
Creepy.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Makes
Your
sense.
preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend.
Hello, White Rabbit.
It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
Ooh, creepy.
Not that!
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Doesn't look very nice, does it?
Corruption? It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream.
Ooh.
Wake at the sound.
Ugh. The art directors had a fun time with these.
There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
Oh, you'd be
I'll set you
amazed.
free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and...
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
Very well, Doctor.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
my turn to forget, Alice.
Now,
Okay.
Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
Huh. So, yeah, now she's all of a sudden staying with some creepy doctor who's trying to essentially hypnotize all her memories away. Which is kind of questionable. Just saying. I can't go in there. But by the way, you can't really tell yet, but this game is actually quite pretty to look at. We'll get into that in due time. Hello, little one.
Miss Smalls.
We're bloomers.
Did that kid just admit that somebody was pinching his balls? Okay then! But, yeah, essentially we're stuck here trying to forget. Which, I don't know if I agree with that, because, you know, memories are upsetting. There are sad memories, but there's also happy memories. You can't forget...
Lou smells awful.
Worse than your room?
Yes, and by the way, Lou's toilet. But, what's this? My stories to the children bear strange fruit. Their drawings expose pieces of my mind. Oh yeah, look at that! Look at all those little pictures. That's cute. Okay, how do I get out of this? Okay, I just walk away. That's fine. But no, what I was saying before I was interrupted, it's always a good thing to kind of remember the bad memories as well as the good ones, because they are your memories, your past. They shape you, shape who you are. I mean, there are things, yes, you prefer to forget or to change, but then would you really be you anymore? Like it's...
Can't find the door.
What? But alright, let's keep going. Hello, little children.
Doctor's time.
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
No thanks. But a very grey, very bland place. Also, am I specifically supposed to be dressed like Beetlejuice? Honestly, American McGee's Alice, like, this is a proper, like, Tim Burton-esque Alice in Wonderland story, even more than the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland movie, which, by the way, was awful. I would not recommend watching it. And this is coming from someone who's a fan of usually Burton's work and Johnny Depp, so... The Illustrated News feeds an insatiable appetite for domestic mayhem and industrial disaster. Fire at match factory, 6 girls missing. Is there anything more predictable? The world's gone quite mad. Can't argue that one. But it's okay.
10 years in the loony bin. No, Ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
Are you talking about beach, small children? Also, why do you have numbers on your clothes? Like, you're number 9 and you're number 2. By the way, did you go number 2? Who knows? It's kind of a weird place. But yeah, this doctor just takes in all these kids and then hypnotizes them to forget about their past. That doesn't sound ominous at all. Earn your keep.
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
Yes, and right here we have... The photograph of my family was delivered here by post. No message, no return address. I'm grateful for this memento, but I wish I could thank the sender. So yeah, her entire family, parents, older sister, gone. Just up in smoke. No word on Diana, her cat, though. Although I think in the story the cat actually, at least in the opening cutscene of the original American Mean Gaze Alice, it kind of hints that Diana might have knocked over a lamp and caused the fire, but I don't know yet. Maybe we'll find out more in this game. Who knows? But here we are in this dreary, ye olde London town.
Doctor's pet. Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm. Killed her family.
Who'd want that?
I did not kill my family, you little brats. And the Mad as a Hatter thing actually makes sense, because, as it turns out, some of the dye that was used for hats back in the day, they would, affect the Hatter's minds and make them mad. That's where the Mad Hatter comes from. So, the more you know. This likeness captures the Doctor's confidence. His dress is fastidious, his bearing calm, just shy of classically handsome. He lightly instructed the artist how to render his nose. And he's got all these kids in that picture, but again, they all have numbers on them. Why do they all have numbers on them? That's weird. Was he auctioning off at the highest bidder? What the hell? Alright, I'm out into the,
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
How you doing, little guy? Number 8. Yeah, that just unnerves me somehow.
Oh, this digging's killing me back.
They call work noble, bastards.
Okay.
Can't come this way, love. Go round.
Okay, Moorgate Street station closed.
Nice size, bet
Traffic
you
on
could build a
Metropolitan
flat on
and
it.
Circle lines restricted. I might use the underground one day if they ever complete the construction. I doubt it, but it's a nice thought. But yes, now I'm here at Stitch Home for Wayward Youth. Doctor Angus Bumby. Proprietor, I guess. How you doing, guys? Machine-made corset. Direct from Paris. Ouch. Corsets aren't lovely either, so I don't know what you're talking about. Let's just look around. This is quite interesting to check out. Pinchin Lane. What's this little guy say? It's the men's outfitters for Rutgers. Is that an actual place? I don't know. Wine tonic, revive, refresh, restore, title bout. Dossad's Chamber of Horrors. Well, the opening cutscene was definitely a horror race thing, isn't it? Ooh, how lovely. I'd give you money, but I cannot. I am broke. But you play beautifully, sir.
You like Boccherini, missy? How about Paganini?
Sure. And that's Whitechapel Market. Kitty! That kitty must have been important because the game just saved on me, but first let me just check around here really quick. Hello, are you the Artful Dodger? You kinda look it with the little hat.
The Sandman's coming in his train of cars, moonbeam windows on the wheels of stars. So hush, you little ones, and have no fear. The man in the moon, he is the engineer.
Nice little poem there, kid. You could be a writer if you ever get out of this place. Oh my god, this place is just so dismal and grey and...
She ever work? Wears her black. Too good for company. She don't get close. Hates being touched. Who likes it then? Never slapped, spanked, or like.
Are you kids still talking about me? Weird. How about you, little girl? Oop. Can I play hopscotch too? No? Okay. I guess I'll go chase after that strange white kitty cat. Let's see. Fran Fetz, ladies and gentlemen, hair cutter and perfumer. Boy, there's a lot to see and yet not much to do. Hello? Hello, sir.
Hang off, missy. Move along.
Don't want to go in there. Oh, no, maybe I don't. It looks like there's a deal being made with a prostitute. I don't want to be mistaken for a prostitute. I wonder how much of this stuff will play out later. Your nose kinda looks like a bird.
Sometimes I wonder where my next cheese is coming from.
Look at all this stuff. Ooh, pig head. And chickens. You're gonna be smashing that thing for a while, aren't you? Okay, good to know. There's that cat again. But first, let me just look over here quick. I guess you're selling what he's chopping. And there's a picture of a dodo up there. I wonder if we're gonna see the dodo. Oh well. Hello, kitty.
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 Puss. Don't be afraid.
That cat looked very sickly, but then again, you would too if you were living on the streets of London in the olden days. Hi, little one. How are you?
That'll teach him. Beat him good.
What's he doing?
Move along, Alice. I can run you in just for being off your nut.
Ah, that's not very nice. But then again, this is not exactly the happiest of places, is it? Looks very pretty. Also, this is apparently made on the Unreal Engine, so I guess I'm following the cat. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, push, 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 push. Come here, I got some nice treats. Okay, you're over there for a sec.
Where has that cat gone?
I'm just curious over here really quick. All living things die eventually. Still, a creature's remains are always poignant. Yeah, I don't know whose that was, or what that was. Maybe it was a horse. Maybe it was a Jabberwock, I don't know. Because that was in the original American Mickey's House as well, was you were fighting off the Jabberwock. And you had to steal his eye to make a wand. Hi! My word. I can't tell if it's that you're just naturally skinny or you're wearing a corset or both. But, you know.
Like a real job, no changing nappies. Better than being a dog's body for orphan. You can make someone happy. Save the world, 10 minutes at a time.
Oh goody. We got ourselves a pimp over here. And we got ourselves a poor stinking drunk who may or may not be dead. I can't tell. And the crown and anchor.
Excuse me, sir. You look like a discerning gentleman.
Alright, fuck you then. You can't fucking afford it anyway.
Boy, this place is lovely, isn't it? I would so love to live here. Kitty, come back! You might end up as someone's dinner.
Seems following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
True, last time you followed a white rabbit down a hole. Now you're following a white cat down a hole. Well, or at least an alleyway. And this already is probably suspicious to some of these people. It's like, ooh. Yeah, she's a little crazy. She just follows random animals down holes. I don't know what's wrong with this girl. I mean, yeah, her parents and sister died in a fire, but it's like, you know, just chasing animals around? What the hell? Uh-oh, there's that London fog. Careful, Jack the Ripper might be out here. Actually, would Jack the Ripper be around in this time period? I don't even know. Ugh. Aren't you lovely? Hi. I don't want a hug. Ugh. Oh, there's more of you. Damn it, the cat has betrayed me!
The stars and garters. Alice Liddell. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to.
What is going on now?
Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes.
Thanks.
10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, "Oh, died on my account, I couldn't save you." I've told her my silence is for sale. Keep. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took her stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Does she can't remember her name, what I heard.
So she's essentially bribing her. Although, weird way to talk about her family roasting like chestnuts on open fire. That's kind of mean. Hang on. Excuse me. But sounds like her dear nurse lady is essentially forcing her or bribing her like, oh, I won't tell anyone if you actually started the fire if you give me money to feed the birds. It's like the evil birds, you know, you remember the bird lady from Mary Poppins? Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. She's the evil version. Also, I guess I should also mention that you saw that quick clip of Alice in the Asylum. That's actually supposed to, if you look at the orderlies that were holding her, they're supposed to look a lot like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Which we do fight in in American Meet Gee's Alice. So don't ask me which one is which, I don't know.
Nurse Witness, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink.
Yeah, she's also a drunkard. Ugh! Even got a giant nose like her. Uh-oh. Timber! Oh, great. Down here I go again. But I believe that particular creature is supposed to be the Jabberwock, but I'm not sure. Ugh! Well, that is definitely not a rabbit hole I want to go down, but I am. And finally, we get our proper attire. Like, if I ever chose to do any bit of cosplaying, which I probably never will because I have no sewing skills whatsoever, I think if I did ever cosplay, I would dress up as Alice. I'd probably have to have a wig because I'm more of a strawberry blonde than a dark brunette like that, but I would totally dress up as Alice from American McGee's Alice just because I love that dress.